Hi everyone. Death Battle's fully been realized. We knew Venom was going to be one of the competitors, and it's Venom versus Bane. Now I've actually seen that suggestion brought up a couple times. Why? I don't, because they're giant, beefing, hulking menaces. Here's the thing about Venom versus Bane. Both are great characters. Both I would love to see in a death battle. But this has got to be one of the most one-sided death battles I've ever seen them put on their roster of death battles. Quicksilver versus Flash was another one. What was another one that was extremely one-sided? Just from the get. Our laser pointer's dying. There we go. Anyway, there are just some death battles you know right from watching it who's gonna win. This is what Venom is going to completely ass rape Bane. Now, don't get me wrong, Bane is very, very powerful. In terms of just like a pure human, he's well beyond normal physical standards. Even when he's not Venom, he's basically like an evil Batman. He's a genius. He's got a photographic memory. Let me say this: he's probably the more skilled actual hand-to-hand fighter between him and Venom, even though Venom's got Spider-Man abilities and all that. No, he's definitely got more skilled experience on the battlefield, tactician, all that. But that's only going to get you so far and I saw someone say this in a comment, you can maybe lift upwards of maybe 2 tons when you're fully jacked. Venom can lift up to 70 tons, plus he's got all of Spider-Man's abilities. Plus, he's got symbiotic healing factors. Plus, he can kind of morph his symbiotic forms into, create talons, things along those lines. Carnage has got a far more varied array of abilities in that sense. But point remains. So, with Venom's main weaknesses being fire and ultrasonic frequencies and sounds, I don't know how Bane wins this, unless they're going to do some sort of cop-out thing where, hey, there happen to be sonic noise stuff in the location they're fighting, or he suddenly gets fire up there. Again, someone also commented, and I've seen this one too, Clayface versus Venom would have been far more interesting, because Clayface can't technically be physically hurt, at least not by any normal means, so that would have been a bit more interesting. I don't get why they chose this one. It's pretty clear who's gonna win. I don't know what Death Battle's doing at the moment. I love Death Battle, I do, but sometimes the choices they make are not great. I know they take mostly just requests and then they just put them on the screen. They throw a dart at a board and do it. So I don't know. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to give my short Death Battle prediction, and there it is. I'm pretty, 99.9% sure Venom's gonna take this. I'm pretty certain. Unless we learn something about Venom, like an extra weakness he has, or Bane extra strength he has that I was not aware about. Because I have Bane on one of my Death Battle lists at the moment, so I know pretty much all I need to know about Bane. This is one of those fights that I know a humongous deal about both the characters. And one of the characters completely ass rapes the other. So, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put it in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point if you have ideas for who wins. I'm actually making a bit of a decision on the what-ifs at the moment, just because I don't get around to really writing them out, even though I enjoy doing the what-if videos. So I think I'm going to actually take a break from the what-ifs for the time being. It'll just give me a day to write out more stuff for like the who would wins and things like that. Maybe I'll do an extra who would win every now and then to compensate for that, because I have so many requests for who would wins that I feel like I might have to start doing 2 a week at some point. But for right now, maybe 2 every other week or something for the who would wins to compensate for the not what-ifs. But for right now, I'm going to take a break from the what-ifs. But still, if you have ideas for who would wins, Star Wars, magic videos, superhero videos, basically anything I do on the channel, please put it in the comments below. Let me know. I will get to it at some point. I like to make you guys part of the channel. Helps us bond as individuals on the YouTubes. No, it's fun to have viewer interaction and so forth. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you folks next time.